Hiya folks, it's Kikoskia here and welcome back to Let's Play Pillars of Eternity, and when last we left off, Liren and Co have managed to make it into the Halls of Silence, where we have come across a grisly sight indeed. Many remains encased in ice. The remains of the people in this area by the pools of the anointed. This area was sealed off from the rest of this floor, this part being guarded by a lot of people from the upper level. Here we found some spiders, and these spiders are guarding some remains that we want to loot. So,
yes,
let's get everyone ready for some combat. It's been a while since we've had some combat.
Following your lead.
So you will go here, and we will have at thee. Aha! That ricochets off. We're going to have you buff. Gonna have you do this. And we're going to have... Oh, quite a few spiders here. We're going to have Grieving Mother charge forward. Once, of course, we have Biscuit and Adia. Okay, there are some webs being fired off. You have at thee.
I'm here.
And we should be good now. Aha! Okay, you're going to attack now. You're gone. Yeah, we need to get as much damage with these daggers as we can. Excellent. Attack here, please. You're going to auto-attack now, but that's okay because... There we are. A little bit more damage for the dagger. Tiny bit of loss of health. And we're good. So this has now got only 160 damage. Oh, it's going to take a while, isn't it? Yes, it is.
Your thoughts must flow
Yes, it
deep,
is. So
indeed.
grab all them. Grab that.
Indeed.
Is there anything here that isn't easily
I'm here.
visible? The answer is no, except this. Despite the icy sheen that covers these webs, their threads gently vibrate at the slightest disturbance. Here we have lockpicks, camping supplies, snowcap, a dagger. And here we have this and an exceptional wand. Very nice.
Yes.
Okay, let's unstealth. That looks like a way that leads to the cliffs of the abbey, which have been an alternate route to get here. I'm going to ignore the remains as best we can. Get to here, and then we're going to engage in some sneaking. Because I don't think these people are going to be happy that we're here. And you're the sneakiest of all of us, so I'm going to get you to try and pull this lever. Hopefully this doesn't agitate them. It's probably going to agitate them. Oh. No, no, it hurts! Make it stop! Okay. Forgive, goddess. Okay, there are more people there than I at first thought.
Yes.
But they're now calm again. Good. Good. Let's go into here and see what we have gained access to.
I've explored tombs less ominous than this.
It is pretty ominous.
Yes.
And here...
Who's there?
I'm here.
There's someone here. Oh, this summoned Biscuit!
I'm here.
Interesting little quirk, that summoned Biscuit here. Open up this egg. We get this egg, and all that. And then I'm going to chat with you. You seem somewhat agreeable. Hello. Tufts of downy grey hair sprout from the back of this man's scalp like shrubs. His lower lip curls inward over a row of teeth that appear to have mostly fallen out, and a musty odour hangs about him like a fog.
Is that you, Edith? I thought I'd lost you. I called for you. I wanted to search, but the blizzard lasted days. I'm so sorry.
He extends a hand in a gesture of apology, but then the fingers curl and he draws it back. He squints, as if trying to see you better.
But wait. We did find you. When the thaw finally came, I saw you rigid, frozen. You cannot be Edith.
Indeed.
No, we are in the abbey. Gift bearers. And you must be the Tidebringer.
No, I've come here to find something. A reliquary.
Do I imagine this? How can that be? The abbey does not receive visitors. I suppose it matters little. The Tidebringer will come one day, and the terrible cycle will continue.
Yes, I'm figuring out more and more how terrible this cycle is.
The halls of silence. They take our minds, memory by memory. It would be peaceful, we were told, like going to sleep. Look around you. We, the low tide, who have been sealed down here all these many years, do we seem at peace to you? We are lost, terrified.
Who are you?
No one has asked me in I don't know how long. Who was I? I was the High Abbot, wasn't it?
Time down here has really messed with Farentis' mind.
High Abbot. Farentis. That was me. Or the one before me, if not. No longer, though. I am just another brother of the low tide. I remember a woman. Was she my wife? She had curls in her hair, and she spoke softly. What became of her? I carry so many memories that I took from strangers who wanted to be rid of them. I don't know what's mine anymore. And there are so many holes. Every image a blur or a void.
This one is lost in the labyrinth of his own mind.
Very true, but how can you hear this? You're on the other side of this part of the level.
Would that I could be free of this place. Free to make new memories. To know who I am.
What is it that the Tidebringer is meant to do?
The Tidebringer comes to replace the High Abbot. The ritual is called... It is called... The Rising. Yes. We carry so many memories. Tragic or dangerous some. We live above for a time, devoted to Ondra. Then we come here to forget it all. Wash our souls clean of the memories. When it is done, a Tidebringer is summoned. Those above, the high tide, they become the low tide. It means they are brought here to the halls of silence. But not before the old low tide are removed, drowned in a flood, and swept away. The Rising.
Yep, it's as awful as I suspected it was. You did not choose to be here?
Did we? We did. We chose it when we thought it was our duty, and that it would be peaceful. But the more we forget, the less we understand. Every day something familiar becomes strange. If I had known, I'd never have accepted my assignment to the Abbey. Nor would many, I suspect.
What is it you want from me, Farentis?
There is a relic, an aspergillum, it was called. What was it?
He thinks for a while, with a pained expression, his lips mouthing words.
Well, it doesn't matter. It controls the floodwaters, but also the outer floodgates. Ondra's Witness! That is the name. It is down here, but I don't recall how to reach it. The High Abbot knows.
We're not talking to them.
If you can find out from him, you could set us free. Open the gates. We would leave in peace and finish our lives in dignity.
Are you certain it's wise to release a low tide in this condition?
We are all so old now. There is little damage we could do in this state.
I don't know. We had this old fella in Gilded Veil. Looked harmless, couldn't talk, but he'd bite you if you tried to steal his steak when no one was looking.
You are trying to steal his steak, dear.
Once we are free of this place, we will be able to make memories again. The confusion and paranoia will pass.
I'll see what I can do, Farentis. Farentis nods absently.
Use the door behind me. Safer that way.
Gave me a cracked, ornate key.
Hey,
Okay, so it's safer to go that way.
Flame reveal.
Let's go. Just pass all of you. So these people were once part of the High Tide. The people in the abbey above. Now they're a part of the abbey below. This door is sealed shut. And they don't want to be here anymore.
I'm here.
Door's shut now. They don't want to be here anymore. Luckily,
I'd be glad to.
we can go through here to avoid trouble. Grab these. Grab them. Quite a bit of food here.
You're quite
Open the door
friendly,
with a
aren't
cracked
you?
ornate key.
I'd be glad to.
We can carry on. So who's in here? Is anyone in here? An acrid and pungent smell. Yup.
hey,
That's
I'm
where
here.
the water goes after... Oh! Okay. Hostile. You're hostile. Right.
I'm here.
We are definitely not meant to be in this area. Definitely not. We will be attacked if we get spotted now. There won't be any questioning, there'll just be violence. Okay.
Yes?
Where's that guard? Guard's coming. Guard's coming. Where are they headed? Over there. Okay. Behind the door you see glimpses of shapes in the darkness. Wails and whispers, faint and erratic, echo from within the sealed halls. Right. Go. Go while we still can. Yeah, you're there.
hey,
That connects up to there, but we don't want to go through that
Yes?
door. The door appears to be barred from the inside. It does not budge.
Yes?
Alright, Liren. What's around this corner? Another door that's probably barred. A low tide paladin. Ooh. Wait. We need to get through there, don't we? It's this door. No, not that door. Is it here we need to go? Turbulent murmur echoes. Ah! This is what we need to do. Okay. We need to use this. And I do believe I remember the order of events in that mural. Because I see some things on the wall that look kind of like the mural. Different scenes of an ocean shoreline are carved into 4 stone panels, arranged almost haphazardly at different heights along a network of rails. The panels are affixed to a set of rails that curve and crisscross in a pattern that reminds you of seaweed. There are 4 depressions in the wall behind the rails, in which the panels look like they would fit. Panels show variously a barren shore, a city in flames, a flourishing city, and a tidal wave. And the order in which I need to put these in is flames, wave, shore, city. Because, city's on fire, the waves deal with the fire, everything's barren, and then the city flourishes again. So, it appears that any panel can be slid into any depression by following the network of rails. Which panel will go into the first empty depression, the city in flames? You grab the panel and slide it on the rails into the first available opening. Once the panel matches the recess in the wall, you gently press on it. It slides without resistance and locks in place. Press the recess stone button. They're in accord the panel slide. Oh, okay. First empty depression, we want the city in flames. Then I want the tidal wave. Grab the panel and slide it on the rails in the first available opening. Once the panel matches and slides in without resistance. Then okay, it says the first available. It would be a little clearer if it said first, then second, then third, then fourth. Next is the barren shore. You grab the panel and slide it into the rails of the first available opening. You press, everything's fine, and then the flourishing city. It's a cycle. Remaining panels retract and lock into place. Behind the heavy stones there's a metallic groan, then a steady whir. A small tile from about waist high slides back. Beneath there is a carving. It shows an image of an ocean wave curled around a crescent moon. Perform the sign of the tide on the hidden carving. This is what we got from reading the Abbot's journal. You curl your hand as Kyoto described in his journal and position it over the carving of the wave. Then using your other hand you trace the arc of the crescent with your index and little fingers. A heavy rumble stirs the ground, and from all around you comes the sound of rushing water. Biscuit runs forward. Oh, it's a magic path! And violence. Because, of course, we became visible once that happened, and then aggression. That's unfortunate. We're going to have to get the entire party over to there before we do this, so that we don't immediately have an attack happen. So we don't immediately have combat. Yeah, the timing wasn't great. Wasn't the best, but we now know how to do this. Just gotta wait for the game to load. You're all sneaking? Yeah, you move over here pretty much immediately. So, get you over here. You're not very observant, which I'm glad for.
What?
Go here.
Hey.
You go there.
Hi.
You go there. You go here.
Hey,
Need everyone here. Like that. We'll now save in a new slot, just in case I've set myself up for failure. Wonder if the paladin gets lured over by the sound of a noise. I wonder. Either way,
I'm here.
check this, and we know how to do this puzzle. Arrange the panels. City in flames. Tidal wave. Barren shore. Flourishing city. Form the symbol or the sign. You then run over immediately and start hitting me in the face. Okay. Gonna have to wait until you're out of sight. Clearly. Because violence. Okay, we have to wait until you're out of sight. Lesson learned. You will run over, regardless of what we do. I'd rather not have at thee with you, but if I can't avoid it, I can't avoid it. I can't close that door. Maybe if you go into this room. Okay, now you're out of sight. Third time's the charm. Can I do it now without you getting angry? Maybe I just need to have you far, far away. Anyway. Let's do this again. Got the city in flames. We've got the tidal wave. We've got the barren shore. We've got the flourishing city. We've got the sign. Okay, you weren't lord over this time. So, I need very quickly to pause as soon as we get control. Then we
What
stealth.
does the flame reveal?
Then we move over. Okay, finally we've done it. Finally. Oh, that would just give me a quick route out. Very nice. Can
I'm
use
here.
it now? Yes. This will upset them. Oh no, that one won't upset them because
here.
it's incredibly quiet. I doubt there's anyone over here. Yeah, there's no one over here. This brings us to this. And I know that's Ondra's witness. I know exactly what we're going to do. We're going to release the waters and let these people go free. It's the right thing to do. It may annoy Ondra,
I'm here.
but we're doing it. Embedded in this deep semicircular slab is what looks to be a vessel for the sprinkling of holy water. In this context, however, it is more like a lever. There are images engraved on the wall behind it, one of a rising wave and one of an open gate. Point the object towards the open gate. In the distance, you hear the mechanical snap of rusted locks and the groan of iron hinges. And off they go! I think the people upstairs are going to be annoyed. What? Stop them! Our brethren, do not harm them! Echoing voices reach your ears. The words are unintelligible, but you can make out laughter, crying, and cheers. Soon after, shouts of alarm resonate in the distance. With a click, the machine releases its hold on the strange rod. You pack the vessel away. We did a good thing.
Let's hope we don't run into any of them on the way out.
Yes?
We might. It's time to go and speak to Farentis. Time to go and speak to Farentis. It's also time to go to the reliquary. Is anyone still here? Oh no, they've made a break for it. They've made a break for it. Is Farentis still here? No. No, Farentis is not here. Well, hopefully we find him as we leave. Hopefully. But either way, I think we did a good thing there, freeing them all. So that they can live the rest of their lives in peace. Getting to the reliquary, however, is going to be another matter entirely. Another matter entirely. But that'll be for next time. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're not. And if you are subscribed, press that bell for those notifications. And I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later.